friends, welcome back to the VIP section. It's your girl Asia Leah. I know the setup looks a little weird. This is your first time in my actual bedroom. My office, or my studio where I normally film, has windows all around it, and it is brick here where I live, so it's brick in my office space. Hello. But I don't have my space heater, so I wasn't about to film in there. Far too cold. If this is your first time stepping into the VIP section, come on in, take a step in, get comfortable, and subscribe. We are on the road to 200 subscribers, almost there, and I'd love to get there by the end of this month. We're bringing consistent content, and I'm thankful that you are here for the journey. For those of you that do not know, I am a proud HBCU graduate. I went to Lincoln University from 2010 to 2014. Bang bang mass comm gang, shout out to the fantastic class of 2014. And I can personally say that those were some of the best years of my life, hands down. I had a blast. I gained a ton of lifelong friends and sisters and brothers, and I owe it all to my dear old orange and blue. Today I'm going to do a collab video with my good friend and also a Lincoln alum. Her name is Lundy, all about Alundra, here on YouTube. Follow her YouTube, subscribe, follow her across all social media platforms. I'm gonna make sure it's on the screen and also down in the description box below. We're gonna do the HBCU tag. I got all of these questions from the Instagram filter HBCU Flashback. It was created by Miss Ryan Kelly, I believe. I'm also gonna put her name on the screen here. You can go support her on her Instagram and use her filters because they're pretty bomb, this one included. So now I guess some of you might not even know what an HBCU is. HBCU stands for Historically Black College and University. They are higher education institutions that primarily serve the Black community. There's about 100 HBCUs all over the United States, all of them filled with Black culture, but mine in particular, Lincoln, is the first HBCU. All you Cheney people and other people alike, don't come in here arguing with me. We are the first HBCU, and I'm super proud about that. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Woohoo, woohoo. A great number 4 popped up.
Wait, I just thought, I was like, if number 4 pops up, my goodness. Okay. Favorite sporting event memory. Because I really did not go to many sporting events. I would have to say, like, me driving to other schools to go to their games and stuff like that, because I really never went to Lincoln games like that. Now that I think about it, the craziest thing I can think about is like, and this is not even a sporting event, but like we played like this game where it was like a scavenger hunt. You had to do certain things, and we like snuck onto the field like in the middle of the night, and basically people were running around butt naked.
Oh, y'all are wild. That beats a sporting event, if you ask me. Lord child. No, favorite sporting event for me, definitely probably the Bowie and Lincoln game, like every year. I was kind of forced to go to all the football games because the person I was dating at the time was a football player. I don't even like football like that, but definitely Bowie Lincoln basketball games, those things used to go. Everybody would be lit. It'd just be a really fun time. Alright, moving along. Number 6. Most embarrassing moment on the yard. Oh my god. I can't believe that I'm about to say this for real. Alright, so I was a freshman and I had drank liquor before, but not like college drink liquor, you know what I mean? So we were in a particular room, this guy's room that was popular for like, he would have like drinks and stuff. Like he would make his own punches and stuff. I'm not gonna say any names. Real cool guy. And I was with a friend. Anyways, they all taste like juice, all the drinks. So of course I'm just like throwing them back as if it's not affecting me. Next thing I know, 2 cheerleaders are driving me from the new building to back to Hansberry. Very sweet girls, but I didn't know them before this. It was taking me back to my room because I was like drunk, like almost passed out drunk. Like I was up, but I wasn't up for real. Anyways, they walked me in there. I threw up all up and down the hallway, if you know what Hansberry is, and I was on like the 3rd or the second floor. So all the way up that staircase, all the way down the hall. I lived at the end of the hall, all the way down the hall, and I went into my bed and passed out, and I could hear like a couple hours later, the RA is saying, what happened? Who did this? Blah, blah, blah. So like when everybody, like when it calmed down, I went out and cleaned it up. I don't know if anybody actually knows that it was me, but it was me.
Aww, hey.
Bruh, I was like, oh my God, I'm never gonna amount to anything on this campus. So lit, tore up.
Okay, so I guess the most embarrassing moment on the yard for me. This was actually what? I don't even know what year this was. But basically, I don't think you were there. Basically, the Deltas actually. They were performing at some step show at Millersville.
I remember that, but I wasn't there.
So I had went with all them to do their makeup. You know, I was doing freelance makeup at the time. Child, went out there. Then like basically I had rode with, you know, everybody. We had all rode together, and they decided to stay out there and like I guess go to meet up with other people and like party and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, like I'll go along with you guys. I want to say like somebody was coming back to campus, but they were like, you want to just hang out? Or I was like, all right, sure. So basically we're hanging out and everybody keeps talking about oil and oil and oil, and then other people are talking about chicken. So I'm like, okay, so they're getting the oil to fry the chicken. So the whole time I'm not saying anything, and then like as we go somewhere, I'm like, yeah, so you guys need the oil for the chicken, and everybody starts busting out laughing, and I'm like what's funny? I mean, don't you, is that what you guys are talking about, right? The oil and the chicken, right? And they're like, no, oil is a drink.
Yeah.
And I
Omega oil.
Yeah, I had to literally probably be like a sophomore, or like, I had to be a sophomore, because I'm like, dang, when did I find out? Like, dang, oil is a drink? I'm thinking y'all trying to get some oil to fry some chicken.
I'm dead. No, oil does go really good with fried chicken, but that's another conversation. Yeah, no, that's funny. You were a sophomore, you found out what oil was. Good for you. Good for you.
I'm like, why is everybody looking at me like that?
That's funny. That's cute. Number 10. Ironically, what was your drink of choice? If we're talking like sorority and frat drinks, I think Iota, the Centaur Piss, is really good. That's probably my favorite frat punch. Other than that, we were drinking like E&J at the time because, you know, we're not rich at all. Junior year, I swear we put over 100 bottles of E&J to the floor. Like, I'm between, you know, my close circle, just ridiculous. But yeah.
Yeah, if we're talking about like punches from Greek orgs, I guess I haven't even had all of them, but I would say the best one or the one I'm most frequently drunk was oil. Coincidentally, funny. But other than that, I feel like, what was we drinking? Like probably 1800.
Yeah. I don't know, y'all didn't ever experience Vladimir, did you? Your class?
Now, okay, so
we was just drinking to drink because we're broke. Like,
yeah, we weren't purchasing Vladimir, but we like may have went into somebody's room or something, like, yeah, we got drinks or whatever, and I'm like, okay, you got a little jungle, you know, the big little plastic container they would have, and I'm like, well, what's in here? Oh, Vlad. Oh, you're trying to get me to die. I'm not doing it, but never purchased it on our own.
Yeah, just disgusting. Anybody who went to school in PA, you know. Number 3, take it away.
Favorite place to chill on the yard?
Favorite place to chill.
I don't know. Cause I really promise you did not go outside till like junior year.
Man.
I guess I could say my favorite place to chill or thing to do would be like spring fling out on the yard. Other than that, I really was never outside.
Yeah. For me, probably my plot when it was nice outside. Sometimes when it was cold, but just being on the plot. And then my room, for real. Definitely a little sanctuary.
Yeah, shoot. Well, I was trying to get out of my room because everybody was always in there. You know, I was in a suite I was suitemates with Tahira and them. So
yeah, not a lie.
Shout.
You saved my life that one day. That's the day we got close.
I'm like, oh, she's such a sweet girl.
Bruh, so sleepy. Terrible. Number 1, what does HBCU pride mean to you? For some reason, we've talked about mad turn-up stories already, but I just want everybody to know that it's not all about the turn-up at HBCUs. Yes, it's a party, it's fun when it's fun, but it's also very rich in culture and education and knowledge, from the professors to the history. It means a lot that I went to a HBCU. Me coming from a predominantly white town, growing up there, I knew that I wanted to go to one. Lincoln gave up the most scholarship money, so that's why I ended up there. But I really can say that I learned so much about Black culture and who I am and ancestors, and met tons of lifelong friends. So HBCU pride means a lot to me.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a pageant again. No.
Fun fact, I was in that pageant too. Terrible experience also, just...
Oh, we're not even gonna talk about my question and answer portion. Okay, but what does HBCU pride mean to me? Similar to what Asia said. Basically, it means a lot to me too, because I went from like like low class neighborhoods to like high class neighborhoods, like middle class. So I know all different types of it, but like basically me coming into Lincoln, I was coming from a predominantly white area, high school, everything. So I was like trying to get in touch with my Blackness. It really made me who I am today, because of the people that I met, the things that I learned, the forcing into the Black history courses, the African American experience. I just really take pride in being around people that look like me and getting to learn and know all kinds of Black people from all kinds of cities.
7. What residence halls did you live in?
What residence hall did I live in? Well, I lived in, to start off, Ashman. The oldest building, take it off. Or what is it? Well, the first building, right?
I think so.
Yeah, because when it was Ashman Institute.
Right.
Yeah, I lived in Ashman, and then I lived in LLC, which I hated. Hated it.
It was hot in there, girl.
Hated it. And then I went to the new.
Okay. Yeah, so Hansberry, freshman year, H Block. Yeah. That was fun. Where did I go next? I went to the LLC. That was when Jackie was my roommate. Then I went to the new building. I had a double in there. That was cool. Then I went back to the LLC so I could save some coin, get some more money on my refund check. But I was never in there because my people were always in the new, so,
I'm coming back. And I had like 4 different roommates in the LLC. I moved. I was like, okay, well,
dang, you bounced around.
I was literally, when I moved in there, I had like one roommate. I think her name was Kayla, and we got real cool. I don't even know why, but I moved out. I moved in with my friend Jasmine because I loved her. She's so nice. And then I moved in with this other girl, and she was crazy. Like, she would sleep. She would sleep like behind her laptop. Like, she would have it propped up and open so I couldn't see her face. And she was just really weird. She would
there's
close the windows. It's super hot in there. I moved out. I had some crazy. That's gonna be another story time.
Yeah, nah, you should. It used to be so hot in there, y'all, that me and Jackie used to have our mini fridges open and lay on the floor. That's how hot it would get in the summer. I'm not playing. It was an oven in the LLC. Fans weren't even doing it. I remember that. Terrible. Number 8. Oh, it's like fake going in order now. What do you wish you knew going into freshman year? Ooh, that's a good one. I wish that I knew not to be so hard on myself, that everybody makes mistakes, and be mindful about the people you choose to associate with. Try not to be so naive, because everybody, is not on your side. That's life, generally speaking. But yeah, even through all that, I wouldn't change any of my experiences for sure. So
for me, I would say stop being so afraid. Like, I was afraid of everything. Like, but then again, that's kind of why I asked you if you have stricter parents and they like put fear into you about everything. I don't know. Yeah. Stop beating myself up, or stop beating yourself up. But yeah, I was just so afraid of everything. That's why it took me so long to get out and to learn about stuff. I really did not start like branching out until probably junior year. That's when I like joined everything. The first thing I ever started was Diana. So that was like the one thing that like got me out there. Then I was like, okay, now I'm gonna be an ASAP, and now I'm gonna do a pageant. Now it was like everything all at once, and it was like, girl, you.
Yep. We need to speak to that too. Definitely, like all the organizations that's available for you to join. That is really how you meet people. That's how you grow your resume. That's how you definitely join all the orgs that you can. I know I was in a lot too. I was in We Are One, not Ziana, but I love y'all.
Asia, I'm always gonna have love for you. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Nah, but yeah, the orgs are really important. I love them.
Me too.
All right. Is this our last question? Gosh, that was fast. Number 9. Yep. Favorite calf food. Favorite calf food.
I feel like everybody says fried chicken Wednesday.
Yeah.
But you know what? The fried fish wasn't that bad. Like, fried fish Fridays were pretty okay.
I didn't mind the fish. Sometimes we would have broccoli and cheddar soup that I really liked. I really liked breakfast.
That broccoli and cheddar soup used to hit.
Yeah, it was good. It was good, right? It was like Panera.
Yeah, it was. And then for the breakfast too, the waffle station, the line used to be long, but in the omelet,
long as crap. Oh my god.
Look, I would like at this point, if I was not getting up at like 8 a.m. to go get an omelet either, I was not getting it because I'm not standing in the line and I'm not waiting.
That's a fact.
It'd be class time by the time I get my omelet.
No, for real. And then it's like, the caf used to close in certain segments. It's like if you miss it, you miss it, which is so annoying. But I'm not even that big of a breakfast person, but the omelet still used to smack. And back then I ate like a child, so I really only got like cheese, ham, and spinach maybe.
Right.
Super plain.
I still eat like a child.
Yeah. Chicken nuggets have the keys to my heart.
Right.
I love chicken nuggets.
Me and my friend, we talk about this all the time. Like now I feel like I'm growing up a little bit, getting into a little bit of adulthood, because now like if I have a burger or something, I'll slice some onion up really thin and I'll saute it in the pan. Okay, so now I got grilled onion or sauteed onion on my sandwich. So now I'm an adult.
I agree.
Exactly.
You can have it.
You start off with lettuce, and then it's like, okay, then you graduate to like onions. I don't think I'll ever be a tomato, but
Yeah, well, I don't like tomatoes either.
Me either.
I don't know. Well, we did it. That's all the questions.
We did it, Joe! We did it!
First off, I have to give a shout out to my dear friend Alundra for doing this video with me. Thank you so much, Lundy. It was tons of fun. Go ahead and leave a like and a comment as well, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.